We're a little unaligned. Oh. No, we're good. We are good. We are good. We are good. Hello.
Are we good though?
Yeah.
Yeah, almost. Like it was just my Discord was being weird because yeah. But other than that, I think we are kind of good. I see some of us have had a little spin. But that's, nothing we can't fix. It it happens, I suppose. So we can just take the intro while I try and see what that's all about.
Yeah, I'm gonna just adjust the thingy,
You're gonna adjust the thingy thingy? Okay, yeah, sure. Valid.
thingy. Well, okay. So welcome back to Ragnar Rolls. This is episode 20. Who would ever thought we will get this far?
I did.
Yeah, I did also, but it sounds cool. Okay.
Okay. It's alright.
Yeah.
Being humble.
Yes. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Saoirse or Poppy is joining us in a few minutes. But well, her name is Saoirse, and she plays a half-elf werewolf cleric, and she's quite fun to play with. Wood elf, sorry.
I just
And,
nodded.
Details.
And my name is Anders. I'm playing as the human fighter Ilos.
I am Daniel, and I'm playing Dio, the Tiefling Bard.
I be Hege, and I play Genevieve, the human paladin.
And my name is Hydra, and I play Josephine, the half-elf rogue sorcerer, princess turning queen.
Yes, queen.
Yeah. And I'm Bassett
Slay.
the fighter, and I play Ole, the D&D nerd. Oh no, wait, the other way around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lol.
No, I like that one. I like that
Yeah,
one.
me too.
Yeah.
Lizard man?
Yes. And also, it's a little bit hard to notice, but look at Ole's mohawk.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Mats.
Did you
Okay.
forget your name?
Okay, Mats.
No,
I totally believe you.
I didn't forget my name. Usually, I will say Mats because of the English people. But my name is Mats, and I'll be playing as everybody else.
He has been lying to you all this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
But
right.
it looks like we are missing a key member. Yeah, okay.
All
that's
right.
all.
So what
But,
do we do while we wait? We just sing? We just dance?
I think it's about them time we get a new Dio song.
It's about time. Yeah. Give me until the summer. Let me get through exams, and I'll get something done.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. It adds up. Anyway, today's sponsor is, as it always is, I think we flash this. Yeah, I think we flash. I think we flash this way too much not to mention
God.
that. Hello, Pepsi Max. If you ever drop by, we would love to be sponsored by you.
Yeah, because the sponsorship deal we have now is horrendous. I'm still buying my own shit. Just send me a case of it.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can't be that hard, can it?
Right?
No. Shall we
Good
do
to
a
see you
group?
back, Matt.
Well, thank you.
So
How
we
did
need a recap because it's like 2 weeks since last we played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in D&D world, that's natural, you know?
Not to us.
It's true.
Not to us.
No, we're different.
We are
We
different.
can do a group recap.
Oh, what's that?
I will start, and you will add things on to the thing I talk about as you remember it. But the first session, last session, started with the group kind of in a playful mood, and I wanted to capitalize on that since I had something special planned for you. Inspired by, well, TikTok and stuff.
All
You-
original. All original.
Were set on another task to prove your worth, to be given this holy task or quest from the lizard folk. And you entered a small hut where you were supposed to solve a riddle. But there was a little catch there. And you all had a slight communication curse.
Which are all listed in the bar, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah, on
We all
Discord.
posted them, yeah.
Ah, cool. Yeah, so we had something, someone talked like Shakespeare, and you had Yoda's curse, and Mystery Prophet, Gen Z Prophet, and Ole the Hyper Beast curse. That was actually quite enjoyable, and I don't think we could have picked a more perfect session for that kind of roleplay.
It was very well done.
And it kind of stuck during the session also. There were plenty of funny moments, and I don't remember what happened in between the curse and Saoirse's romantic advice, but Saoirse had a heart-to-heart with Josephine on how to get the boy. Josephine, not knowing any better, followed her advice and drank a bottle of poison. Because what's more romantic than that?
It's truly
I don't know.
some great tips.
I genuinely still don't know. Like, I mean, taking care of someone that's sick? That's so nice. Hello?
Maybe it was Shakespeare inspired.
Yeah, that's true. So it had a deeper meaning. What you're saying?
Yeah.
Ragnarok is like so multi-layered. There's so
Yeah.
many things in between the lines. Bassett would never get it.
It's like that segment in Shrek. It's like an onion. It's not a cake.
Yeah. So that was more or less the last session, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, the party ended up splitting. With just, I mean, Ilos and Josephine, and then the rest of them just pissing off.
We are having a race.
Despite Dio trying his hardest to watch what was going on.
Very strange. Very strange. Can't leave me alone for one bit. No.
Yeah, I want to paint that picture where Dio is like leaning over a rock to watch, and Vasseth is just beside him, being equally intrigued by this mating ritual that the humans are doing. But Vasseth is more easily distracted by Saoirse's call for a bet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that saved everything. Thank goodness.
So imagine the tale going like this. behind his
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I imagine Dio's tail as well doing that.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then we faded to black, I think.
Yeah.
So where do you want to pick up?
I think we need safe for work closure at for your encounter, Josephine and Alos. What happened?
Yeah, what did happen? I lost. I mean, oh no, I'm so sick.
I mean,
Okay, hold on, let me roll for it. I think I rolled something last time too, but I'm gonna roll a new. Or no, I'm pretty sure that Josephine ended up saying that she consumed a bottle of poison.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you confessed in some way.
Didn't get to utter why or anything.
No, of
Um,
course not.
couldn't manage that, but I think it just faded to black as we were like. I put my bedroll up behind her and I got the cloak over and just sat down beside.
Yeah,
With an arm around.
she asked for Ilos protection for the night.
So I'm
Saying
guessing it,
protection in
yeah,
a setting like that doesn't sound good.
Not in that
I mean,
way.
we meant it in a safe for work way.
Yeah, literally.
Ah, so bedroll is a euphemism.
Yes. Well,
It's
Saoirse
actually
and Vasit, would you like to? You had a race, correct?
We did.
Um,
And I think I actually lost.
what's
I think
your
you rolled
speed?
We have the same
Oh.
speed in
Yeah,
wolf
it's-
format when I'm in wolf.
All right. So do
So
you?
we rolled for it, and I swear that you won. So we remember this differently.
So
all
let's.
right.
We can roll again.
Also, hello everyone. Hope
Hello.
everyone's having a good evening.
It was a straight up
Oh,
roll, wasn't it? Or is it
yeah, it was
athletics?
just. I think we did just straight up, since we technically have the same speed. We just went on pure speed.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
but
got
I had disadvantage because Dio was fighting me because we were each carrying our own person. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll with disadvantage. Yeah, okay, great, thank you. I rolled an 18 and a 1, so
Yeah, I got an 11, which means
Yeah.
I won.
yes.
Yes.
All right. And we didn't. And when we finish, I will ask. So, you explained that betting had a price. What is the actual price?
Ooh. Let me see if I have anything that can interest you. And that is, I need to get the correct character up. Would be a good idea, huh? Hello?
Dio, you seem to be betting all the time. What are you wagering when you bet?
Dio is just throwing himself on the ground now that you guys have stopped, brushing off his clothes, and says, "Bet when you bet, you announce it first. You don't settle it afterwards. You guys are crazy."
I have this robe. It's really sexy. It's white with like lace along the edges. Kind of like a little bit short, like
See through a bit.
yeah. Do you want it? It is
look-
very good for human mating rituals.
But it looks like it would be hard to move wearing that, and it's tiny.
It's actually so the fun part is that it makes it easier to move because it like falls off your body as you
A
move.
great gift for a potential mate along the road. Not along the road as next to, like down the path of time.
I also can like make more eggs if you want.
Theo's going to lean over and say, "If it's between that and the eggs, I would not go with the eggs, buddy."
I appreciate the gift of clothing. Then.
And
Yeah.
well, it's in my backpack, so we can get it when we get back to camp. So.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean,
let's go back to camp then.
Yeah.
All right.
As you come back and you see where you kind of left Ilos and Josephine, I'm guessing that she probably has fallen asleep trying to recover from the poison, and Ilos is just sitting there like sword in one hand and the other hand around her, and just like looking fiercely around.
Oh.
And there, I
That's
just
so
That's
remember.
sweet.
just that one direction they're sitting though. He's not paying attention to behind him, from like where you guys are coming from.
I also just remember you have one raptor each that are laying in a circle around you to protect you.
Yeah, that's true.
They have actually protected the entire camp against several bandits while Ilos was not paying attention. Carnage
dead
behind,
bodies
bloodbath
everywhere.
everywhere. The raptors have been fed. Lovely.
Yes.
Well, Ilos looks like he's harder at work. It's kind of late. Should we just go to bed, y'all, and keep going tomorrow, or?
I mean, we
What do you
have
guys
finished
feel
all
like?
the tasks, right? So now it's straight on.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's straight to
We're swinging by Ashvale, weren't we?
Ashvale.
Mm.
Yep.
So yeah, if nobody wants to do anything or say anything, we can take a long rest.
Boop, boop.
Wee.
Woo.
That's nice.
So Saoirse, what's for breakfast?
If no one has like hidden the eggs, I will definitely make eggs. Also, I don't know where these eggs comes from, but like they keep arriving and they are
I
fresh.
was
But somehow they're
actually-
always dry when I make them. Weird, you know.
I was actually just about to ask the same. Who keeps eggs?
I don't know, but they keep coming. So
They-
Well, if it's between us, there can only be one source, right?
you. Yeah, I definitely making eggs. I will give Ilos twice as much as everyone else because he said that he will gladly eat my eggs. And everyone else is getting a little bit too little, so that they will leave a little bit hungry unless they feed themselves. So
So petty.
we're military rationing here, yo. Like, you gotta stop being so picky. It's edible.
All right. So
How are you feeling, Josephine?
I feel like there is just not a lot that I can do about this whole situation.
Oh my
but
god, your voice.
It's fine. It's okay.
You want me to like
I
heal you
feel-
or something?
I feel great.
You
Except
sound horrendous, though.
for the fact that I have completely ruined my voice. But I mean, that's fine too, I guess.
I want to lean over to a Vasith and whisper because I feel like we are buddies now. At least now she can't yell at us. So
Why would
that's
she
gonna
yell
be
in the
kind of
first place?
nice. I don't know. But now she can't, so.
Maybe they have some nice ginger and honey tea in Ashvale or something that'll make all this a bit better.
Yeah, I hope so. Really. I mean, thank you everyone for being so worried yesterday. It was some sleep helped a lot.
It is good that we
Mhm.
didn't have to remove that leg of yours.
Right.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh no.
Poisonous
no.
snakes are no joke.
Oh, right, of course.
Anyway, while we travel, there's a thing I think we ought to do. Usually, plans don't work, but we might need a strategy for when we get to Ashvale.
What do you
S-
mean a strategy to like see or say something?
I think
Like,
what we need when we get to Ashvale is a nice warm bath and a change of clothes.
Seconded. That is the priority for sure.
That is
I
one
think-
priority.
Yeah,
I can't hear
think
you over
what-
there. We are let's us do the communication right now.
I think
Is
what we
that that's
talked
one
about.
priority?
Oh, great. I
What I
think what we
mean is-
talked about was that instead of going to the tavern, we can we can go to the tavern, get some food, but we eat it at the guild, and we just kind of observe for a little while.
yes, because if we are looking for some sort of culprit within our own ranks, we can't just go about accusing people.
Yeah.
I mean, can't you just grapple them and we just ask them?
Well, we could, but if we target the wrong one first, all the others will be notified, and
Oh, so
explanations will be crafted.
should we do every single one at the same time?
The Leon's got something to say.
So I think that maybe, you know, when I get my voice
What?
back. So I think that maybe when I get my voice back, that I perhaps could talk to them. I used to be pretty good at doing, like, I don't know. I have this thing where I feel like I can read people very well, and they sometimes tell me stuff. And since I've already talked to Ulrich and Waylon, I mean, at least I can start there.
I mean, are we suspecting anyone? Did anyone see anything already that's like super suspicious?
Yes,
What?
Ulrich.
Why is Ulrich suspicious?
Because he's the safekeeper of the shards that makes everyone's minds go crazy.
Okay, but how did Waylon know about, like, all of our shit?
Basically because we told him.
No.
That's his job, right?
No, he knew that I was the princess of Felspire long before you guys knew.
Maybe he also
What?
has a way of reading people.
Yeah. I don't know why Ilos has been getting the special treatment though, but I mean, he's a good kid, so.
Well, I mean that's because of the whole history of my father and the guild. I believe, but also maybe my father talked about you, Celine. That's why he knows about you.
I don't know.
I mean, either way, it does seem like Princess Celine has a decent bond with several of these people. So maybe sending her in first is a good idea. Try to lure some information out.
Perfect.
Well,
We all agree. Or does anyone else have any plans? I mean, perhaps while I seek Ulrich and Waylon, someone else could seek the others. I mean, the council is huge, but I think that's a good way to start, like with the big guys.
I think at least we should discuss every one of them and what we have observed about them.
All right.
And we could have someone stay in the shadows or hide nearby so that we might jump them should they try something.
I think we're packing up, right? Or are we having this conversation over breakfast?
You're packing up and
Yeah, starting
starting
to
to
like
move.
walk away. Yeah.
But as the DM, I'm just curious to test you as players and characters. What do you actually remember about the different Master Hunters?
One of them's a werewolf.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. One of them
The
has a
werewolf.
thing for knives.
That's Ulrich.
That's it.
That's Ulrich.
Yeah.
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 And there's a
Mm,
sword
that's
and
it.
board fighter called Talidor Thorn, I think.
Mm.
She's
Yeah.
a female, ribbon mark. There's the
yeah.
guild master called Branner Thorn, and there's Kale Ironfang, who is the mysterious brown-eyed
Yellow-eyed.
yellow-eyed, yeah,
With the
beastie-eyed.
great axe.
With the
And
great
there's
axe.
Ulrich
Yeah.
and Wayland.
Maybe
And
I should talk to the werewolf guy.
And Wayland, the reason why he is your so-called handler or are in charge of your group is because he himself was in the group that Alos's father had.
Yeah.
So that's the connection.
I also want to note that Wayland actually told us that when Ilos's father was in charge, the guild was doing very well. Which hints at, though he didn't say it, that the guild is not doing very well now, under the leadership of Branner Thorn.
I've
Which may be another hint at Branner Thorn's allegiances.
Bastard, you were reading between the lines. This is great, dude.
It's not, actually. It's simply handling the information that is readily at hand.
I have a DM
Well,
question.
yeah, now you're getting it.
Sorry. I remember something. I don't know if this is character memorization or if this is just me memorizing what you've said, but there has been a talk that the guild is not doing well with money. Now, I don't remember if that was a conversation that I had alone or if everyone was in on that. Because I remember just the guild like trying to suck up to a lot of like kings and gain the king's favors and stuff. And the reason why we want to fight this big ass dragon in the cave is so that they can earn some reputation and get some more gold. So like
You are the DM answer here is that you are aware of the decline of fame from the Ashbourne Unchained. You don't know why though. But I can disclose that this the reason that they wanted to kill this dragon is because there hasn't been that many big enemies or big threats that needed some elite soldiers as the Ashbourne Unchained. The local guild party down at the tavern is good enough. So therefore there hasn't been that many quests for the Ashbourne Unchained from other kingdoms. And they
I will now say
need
this out loud. And
Yes.
Josephine will retell like what they said about the whole dragon situation.
Yes. Also, one of our first quests, which I am sorry to say I'm disappointed we haven't gotten around to yet, is clearing out Kasrak Dur. Reopening the mines.
That's true.
I mean, it was
Mithril
a lot. But maybe we're more equipped to do that now that I got my light and everything.
They said that we needed stronger weapons.
I feel ready to tackle an old wyvern.
Okay.
Comes
Well, I
from
mean,
above.
I sent out word, and then perhaps when we get back to Ashvale, perhaps your mother has written to you as well, Alos.
Perhaps. I hope it would be good to hear from her.
And since, you know, I'm on the road to accepting who I am and everything, I could also write to Felspire.
That would be very useful.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
Do
if
you
that's
dare?
also much for you, still don't have to.
Do I
don't think.
dare?
Yeah. Break with the life you've had. All the freedom. You're gonna be a stuffy noble living inside a castle.
You know what, Dio?
Sounds comfortable.
One day, one beautiful day, I will punch you down to hell. And that
I'm
will
sorry,
be the
what was that?
day- That will be the day that I laugh.
I heard half of that, but
Okay, yeah.
keep trying.
Thanks. Thanks,
He
buddy.
said one day she'll punch you down to hell.
Oh, it's so nice that you have an interpreter now. Thank you, Ilos. I don't think punching me down to hell would be that bad, but we'll see.
I don't think so either, which is, you know, maybe that's where you belong, if I belong in a castle.
I fail to
doubt
see
it.
the point of this conversation.
Not every conversation needs a point, Bassett. Sometimes we
Sometimes you
just
just
tease
need
each
to
other.
banter.
Yeah.
Is that the same as what they do when they shop?
No,
Oh.
you're thinking about bargaining or trying to get, like, haggling.
Or bartering?
Or bartering, yeah. That's
I see.
two different things. You're very similar, though.
You have many strange words for the same thing.
Yeah, to be fair.
They have their own differences, but that's not something we need to go in on now.
But, Bassett, does that mean in your tribe, you don't speak to each other unless you have some information that has to be relayed? Nobody walks out and says, I did not sleep well because hard ground, or something like that.
If it would affect the hunt, maybe.
Because then it would be useful information
Yes,
for the others to know.
correct.
Right.
Alright. So you're not big in arts, I guess.
Oh, we craft. We take
Yeah.
pride in our crafts.
But like song and dance and theater, not much of a... Not your main area of culture.
What you call stories, no. This is something I had to learn.
Interesting. So how do
Stories
you...
for stories' sake.
How do you convey the greatness of your previous warriors then?
Well, that's history. Stories and history are different things, in my opinion.
Okay, how so?
Because history is based on truths, and stories are make-believe.
No, not all stories are make-believe. The stories I'm writing about you guys are so true.
You see, Dio is just adding a bunch of shit to make it more dramatic.
Yeah, it's
Which
just
I fully
flair.
support,
Yes.
by the way.
That's my point. They're not the same thing.
I'm with the lizard on this one, actually. Dio, speaking of stories, do you have any? I have seen you write and write and write and write, but I've never seen you, like, perform any. Like, except for the few songs.
Yeah.
You take 20 psychic damage, Josephine.
What?
What?
You didn't speak with a raspberry voice.
I did. I had a voice crack mid there.
20
It gets
psychic
better.
damage.
Slowly better.
Let's
Ow,
go!
It's
You know what?
Cersei's burned eggs that helped her, her voice.
That poison was so potent. It just never wears off.
I'm just joking. You don't have to.
If I remember correctly, I said I wanted low, and then I happened to roll a nat 20, which is essentially a nat 1 in that regard. So yes, that poison is potent.
Fair. Well, Dio responds. I have many stories. The stories about you are not completely finished yet, but I will tell you another story about a group of adventurers who went into a mine and unalived a family of wyverns. It was quite amazing, actually. And he goes into this long, fantastical tale that everybody in the party realizes that this is them, but they never turned back. They went in and fought the wyvern, and there were so many of them, but they still came out victorious and found a city of gold underneath the mountain.
Sick.
As you're telling this story, impossible as it may seem, I actually believe that we can do this.
Yeah, we can definitely do the same. Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of written like you try to see the future. Do you have that ability?
I have told people I have that ability in the past. I do not really possess that. People are just easy to fool. So don't be one of them.
That would be really useful.
Indeed.
All right. So you travel throughout the day without any incidents, and there's one more camp before you reach Ashvale.
We are riding the raptors along to Ashvale, right?
Yes.
The deal is to set them free once we arrive.
Yes.
My raptor is gonna be, or the one I'm riding on is gonna be the one absolutely closest to Josephine. I'm still keeping guard around her.
All right, but you. Okay, you can either choose to enter Ashvale tonight, or you can take a last rest in the wilderness. But you will be just a few hours outside Ashvale in the morning. And if you ride into town, you will not get a full rest and you will experience one level of exhaustion. So it's up to you.
I propose a vote.
I
What are we
mean,
voting
vote?
on?
Should we like set camp, or should we travel directly in? I vote set camp.
Second,
Well, I mean-
I am exhausted.
The beasts will need
I
their
agree.
rest.
I
yeah,
guess
let's
Glitter's
find a
getting kinda
place
tired.
alongside the river so that they can drink as well.
Yeah, the raptors, they are actually gonna leave as soon as you unmount.
Well, then I want to speak with animals and tell my raptor that I'm very thankful for them bringing us here at this quick pace.
You're welcome.
Enough said.
All right. I need the guard rotation.
How many watches do we need?
3.
Should we
I
do
usually
two,
keep a watch one, so I can
two-
keep one of them.
should we
two
do
each.
two? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Sure.
Bassett will start.
Who's pairing up?
I'll go with anyone.
I don't think Dio has annoyed Vasith enough today, so let's go with Vasith.
Cersei,
Yeah.
can we go?
Sure, let's go. I think actually, yeah, I think that's a great idea when I think about it.
Mm.
Yeah. You know, because I've been really wanting to like chat with you, you know? I
Yeah.
side eye am huge.
I have like so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Recipes for eggs and things.
Okay. Well, sure. You know what? I promise I will listen to your tips about me cooking eggs.
And where to get them.
You can try it tomorrow.
Actually, now that I think about it, I need my beauty sleep, so
Sure,
Alright.
I'll do one alone. Okay, fine. I'll do one alone in the middle. Let's say that.
Alright, so Vasit and Dio starts. And you can
Alright.
both roll me a perception.
I'm not going to check my modifier because that was in that one.
Mm.
I got a 3. So,
Ow.
well, with my modifier, that's actually not too bad. It's a
Cue the battle music. Cue
Yeah.
the fucking battle music.
No, he turned on the battle music instantly, bro.
It's still 8.
No long
Do we even
rest.
get to
We're
go
not
to
getting
bed
it
before the
anyway.
fucking slap?
The moment the raptors leave.
I just had some fun.
Oh, you're so funny.
You were ready on that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is why I
Uh,
want first watch, because rolling bad usually doesn't end up in people getting slaughtered.
Alright, so anything in particular you guys want to talk about?
I think Dio has a newfound fascination in the lizard folk culture, knowing that history is a big deal, but stories are not. And he's going to ask Vasset to embellish and maybe tell him a story, so that he can notice the difference between history and what Dio would call a story or a tale.
Do you remember when I spoke about my father?
Yes.
Well, the details are all correct. As far as I understand, stories are painted in another view. Maybe even in, I think you called it third person. Being
Oh,
there
yeah, it could be, yeah.
and modifying details in history creates stories. It's not that we don't do them. We just don't do them for entertainment as you do. We might add flair to history to make it engaging and easier to teach the younglings, but not as pure entertainment.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so you are doing the same, but you're just doing it for the kids, whereas we do it for everyone, but mostly because it's easier to get a few extra copper out of the people down at the tavern.
Yes. I've noticed people down in the tavern, when they tell stories about their exploits, I think idols use the word boasting,
Yes.
making the story seem more formidable than it was originally.
Yeah, but that's building your reputation. That's what makes you get recognized. When you come in with a fantastical tale and you have something to back it up with, like if you slay a giant beast and you can bring its tooth back, you can weave the most fantastical tale you want because you have that proof.
Regarding reputation,
What
I didn't like the way you ran from me in the cave. And you turn around and you see a man on a horse. He has yellow eyes and a fiery blade. He looks like death himself.
You look like Death himself. What's
And he's riding a skeleton horse with heavy barding, and he has a full plate armor on. And in front of him stands 5 soldiers, looking the same, but slightly less in rank. And you can roll for initiative.
Wait.
And you,
Yeah.
Can you talk this out?
and you can also open the battle map.
Yeah.
And I just sent a picture of the rider and his soldiers.
Holy crap.
You did. But you need to take us to the correct scene, I think.
Oh, yes, I did. No, I do. Sorry. There we go.
Thank you.
So, since everybody is sleeping, besides, well, you need 1 round to wake up and get ready when it's your turn. So it's the death knight to begin with.
I rolled my die and I got a 19 for a total of 22.
All right.
I forgot to roll it digitally. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. It's still the death knight first. Let's see here. Yes. He will gallop up to Dio. And he will make his attack. It's this set because it produced a shit ton of nat 20s yesterday.
Whoa. Calm down.
Does the Death Knight have wings and, you know, the ichor dripping off of him?
No. It's not.
Then Vassar will not close his eyes at the visage of the rider.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
That's too bad. All right.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So the first hit that's 9 plus 5, that's 14 slashing damage, plus 3, 5, 9 necrotic.
Oh, okay.
And the second attack,
There's another attack. Great.
13.
That's a miss.
All right, so the third attack,
What the?
18.
Yep.
So that's 11 plus 5. That's 16 slashing.
He was
7,
down.
13,
You're down already?
and
Yep.
16 necrotic, just to add some
Is
spikes.
that in the same attack or is it 2 effects?
That's the same attack.
Okay, so he's just down. No death fails yet. But Dio looks at this guy trying to talk to him, but he immediately attacks. And Dio is just falling to the ground next to Bassett.
Yeah, so Bassett, you can see that this Death Knight, clearly a very powerful being, just rushes up to Dio on his steed, and in a flash of blows, Dio falls within seconds.
Yeah.
And this agonizing scream that Dio shouts out will wake up the rest of the group. So Ilos, you need 1 round to get ready.
What's
So,
happening?
that's it, you're up.
Yeah, so the guy is mounted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vaseth will move the 10 feet straight line up to him, and do the charger thingy that he does.
All right.
Which means I can push him. Let's see, where's the charger? If it's no more than one size category larger than you, and I'm guessing the horse is large, so that will be just fine, I think.
Yep.
And I will do the attack, which is 19 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Oh, then I'm gonna do the second wind ability to add 3 for a total of 22.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Yeah. All right. Then he will be pushed 10 feet away from you,
Yeah.
which is straight up.
All right. One. Yep.
And I'm gonna follow suit and do my second attack.
All right. Did he take some damage?
Oh yeah, of course he did. Let's see. He actually takes quite a lot.
Or you or him?
He takes 19 bludgeoning damage from that
All
attack.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit him again with a 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
And I'm gonna do the punch and grab. I'm gonna target the rider and push him off his mount.
All right. So
Let's do the damage first.
Yep.
Which is 11 bludgeoning damage, and then he will have to make a strength saving throw, which is 7 plus 15, DC 15.
He succeeds.
Well, yeah, so he's not dismounted then.
Yes, he is, because he lets himself be dismounted.
Oh.
And as soon as he's off his mount and he falls to the ground, the mount just vanishes.
All right. Well, it looks really cool. And that's my turn.
Saoirse.
Well, I'm sleeping, am I not?
Yes, you're sleeping.
But I bet you woke up.
But, huh? Oh my god! That's basically it.
So, okay,
Oh
so
my
you
God.
wake up.
I wake up confused.
Dio, it's your turn. Remember to send it to me. Don't say anything.
Yep.
And as you're sending it, you can hear within you. Let me out. Give me control.
Ooh, smells like demon points.
Do it for the plot.
I'm doing it for the fun of it. What the fuck? That just makes sense. What are you talking about? Yeah, Dio is 100% given in.
So you just let go.
If he's dying, he doesn't want to die. He has so many more songs to write.
All right. I wasn't planning on it taking this short amount of time, but
I mean, leave it until next round. I'm fine with it.
It's deer you're talking about.
Power?
Dio's not
I'll
Hey,
take
can
it.
survive.
Yeah.
He's got shit to do.
all right. Well, okay. Yeah, you said it. So now you have to take the consequences. Next round for Dio.
Yeah.
So it's the one soldier's turn, which will run up to Josephine. And since you're awake, but you're not up yet. So he has advantages on all his attacks.
Bye.
If
Sorry.
he has multiple attacks, I'm just letting you know right now, I'm gonna be down by the end of this.
Yeah.
How many hit points do
She
you
has,
have?
she has 12.
I have 12.
Wait, did you do a long
You had
rest?
you had a long rest before this
Yeah, but
fight.
I got 20 psychic damage. What do you mean?
All right, so you're down, and you
Raspy
have
throat. Ouch.
you're down
Matt said-
and
And she's just knocked out.
She never woke up. She was still asleep, and now she's even more deep asleep. You know.
so okay. He hit on the first one, and he moved 1, 2. That's 15.
How much damage?
20.
Because how... Yeah, I'm genuinely, no matter...
Okay.
you need to see if you, like, get my full health then, I guess. I
Okay,
couldn't,
let's just roll the damage. It's 2d8 plus 5, that's 7, 13, 18, plus 3d6 necrotic, 4, 7, 12. So 25.
25 on one attack?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm assuming he has another one since you says attacks?
No, he moves up to Sersha and gonna use the 2 other attacks on her.
Yeah, but I'm still up if I have full damage, like if you don't count the psychic.
Alright. Doesn't matter, I have 4 others. You're down, and he has no more attacks.
Okay.
And since you argued, the last attack is gonna. Okay, I can
Okay.
roll. So that was. Yeah, it makes sense. The third attack is while you're down, so that's automatically two
I
fail
counted it.
saves.
It's great. Yeah. God, I have work to do. I need to wake up. I have a job to go to. I'm
Where's this
late.
cleric we've been waiting for?
Yeah.
So
And I rolled good too.
it's another soldier's turn, which will run up to Sersha.
I have a question.
Yep.
Since it's a kind of like past, would I be awake and can do a reaction now? Since I'm like kind of already like I already woke up and then now it's his turn, or will I still be too groggy?
No, you are awake and functioning, but to do a reaction, you have to have something that triggers the reaction.
Yeah, of course.
But let's see if he hits you. That's an 18.
It's
All right, so that's 9 plus 5. That's 14 slashing. 3, 6, 8 necrotic on the first attack, and the second one is 23 to hit.
It's
That's 14 slashing.
Yeah.
9 and 10 necrotic.
Yeah.
And the third attack is 27 to hit.
yeah.
So that's 13 slashing and 9 necrotic.
Yeah, I think I'll do
I
my
went from
reaction.
89 to 35.
I'll do my reaction to that last attack.
That hurt like
If
a
a creature other than you that is within 30 feet of you can see takes damage from an attack, you can redirect a portion of the damage to yourself. And I will take the full brunt of the last attack.
All right.
As the tattoo wraps around Vasith's throat and siphons the damage over. How much was the total of the last attack?
I think it was like barely under 20. I don't know the exact number. 17 maybe? I don't remember actually. Because it was 9 slashing and then something necrotic.
I think it was 9 necrotic.
9 necrotic. But it was slashing too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have. It's been literally less than 30 seconds, and both you and I can't remember. That's good.
Let's
Listen.
say 18 then. 9
Yeah,
and 9.
yes.
Sure.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. So I
No.
take 18 damage and you regain.
Yeah.
Or you don't take that 18 damage.
And a third soldier will attack Vasit. And from this point, I'm just gonna do it easily. That's a nat 1 for a total of 10. 16.
That's a miss.
Dirty 20.
That's a hit.
So you take 10 slashing, 14 slashing and 10 necrotic.
Ooh. These numbers hurt.
Another one runs up to Sersha. And he will start hitting here. 19.
Hits.
Total of 24 damage. To save time, I'm just gonna do the average.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dirty 20.
Hits.
So that's another 24 damage. And 28.
Hits. I'm down.
So you're down.
I went from 89 HP to 0.
These guys hit hard, y'all.
You can hear me saying, "What the fuck is going?" As I'm just like smacked in the face. I'm down. Yeah.
But wait, guys. Josephine.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Is this a new character session? It's not gonna be a. It's like, let's make new characters together. Woohoo!
All right.
Did you guys have a petition to have new characters while I weren't here last session, or something I didn't know about?
So you can
Never.
see
Never
that
filter.
Josephine, her body takes a deep breath. But she doesn't take another breath.
But someone gotta raise me so I can raise her. Oh, she's crying. Oh no. I smile in awkward situations. I swear I'm not happy. I'm just like, I don't know what to do right now. It's my job and I haven't done anything. Hey, if someone heals me, I can fix
Josephine, would you like to say a sentence before you take your last breath?
She probably wouldn't. Oh, God, that hurt harder than I thought it would. Oh. No, I don't think she would. I think she'd just, lay down and, I mean, she was sleeping. She'd just gone to bed. No stress, and then, she'll, drift off in a way, I guess.
So you close your eyes. And you drift away. And you can feel a warm embrace welcoming you. You get a hug from a person that you hold dear, that you miss, that you haven't seen in several years, or at least not in the flesh. And you can see that it's your mother welcoming you to this next life. She holds you back so she can look at you. Oh, my dear sweet child. I miss you so much.
I don't understand. What's happening? Why can I see you? How are
You
you
can
here?
see him. You're here with me. We don't have much time now,
What do you mean?
but we will have more time to talk later. Just know it wasn't your fault. And your story is not over yet. And we will move on to Genevieve.
Yeah, I guess I need to spend my turn waking up. She'll be like in her sleep, sort of hearing all of this mess in the background, be like, Dio, now's really not the time to practice your dramatic skill. Oh my god, what's going on? And she'll try and like find her shield and her sword that she put like away from her, scramble a bit to get that. Getting ready for when I can do my turn and trying to orient. Everybody's down. What the fuck?
Okay, so it's the end of the round. No,
I was last with that initiative. God damn it.
no, there's actually one more. He's gonna
I
hit.
lost. No.
He's gonna attack Ilos.
No fuck. Sorry. Shouldn't have mentioned you.
17,
Hit.
24 damage. 19,
Hit.
24 damage. 12.
Miss.
All right. So it's the Death Knight's turn. And he will attack. He will attack. That's it. Dirty 20.
Well, if it wasn't for top of the
Danger,
round
guys.
and getting my reaction back and casting shield, he would have hit, but now he misses.
All right. What about 20? 28.
28 will hit.
So that's 25 damage. And that's a natural 20, so whatever hit points you have left, you're down.
Yeah, you have to roll it though in case you kill me.
I don't think I get the double, but sure. Let's just do a calculator here. Because that's 12, that's 17 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. That's 41 at the base. So plus 8 plus 5. Okay, it's gonna be close. Plus 3. No, you're not killed outright.
How much was
You
it?
get 61 damage.
Oh, that is really close.
Pulling no punches today, Matt.
Alos. I bet Dio is regretting telling me to go one more round, right?
Never.
First of Gonna use second wind to heal up a little bit. Where the fuck is that?
Is Isla the only one alive? No, LGG.
Alright. And
Bro, run!
The fuck?
and with
Claire!
Well, not that.
I got tactical shift with second wind, so I can move up to half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks
Yeah.
immediately after. So I'm gonna do that and move a little bit out of the way. And I'm guessing I woke up and like looked over to what was happening, saw Dio, saw Josephine, and then a little bit after, Vasset just go down, all three of them, and with an intent rage that Iros has never felt before. Before I load up my bow, he's gonna touch on the amulet given by that he got from Wayland that belonged to his father, and I could really use your help right now. And as you see him draw the first arrow, the whole bow and arrow just emanates with a blue light that leaves a little trail in the air as it flies.
And also, as you draw up the blade, it's like you're drawing back reality itself as you're tensioning your bow. And releasing it creates kind of like a warp that moves through the air.
Yeah, and I'm gonna aim it at the leader-looking fellow.
Yep.
19! That's a crit!
All right. So
Yes.
as you do this, you, as soon as the arrow leaves your bow, it splits into 4 pieces. And you can now notice that you have your father and 2 other members of your family standing beside you in shadowy figures, also with their bow, helping you in this fight. So go ahead and roll damage.
Do all the extra die also?
Yes.
Okay. And remind me, it was 1 full damage and then rolling again?
Yep.
Okay, so
Just tell me, I have a calculator ready.
3d6, no, 4d8 plus 6,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna roll.
That's 38 in as the basis.
Yeah. And then 4 more d8. Okay. 9, 17, 21, 27 additional
Plus
damage.
27, so that's total of 65 damage.
Yeah. And if it doesn't go, if the leader guy doesn't go down by that, I'm gonna fire another arrow into him.
He doesn't even look bloodied.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna fire. 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's gonna be another 14 points.
Alright, so he's finally bloodied.
And I still have half my movement speed after that, so I'm gonna move a little bit further away.
And it's Vasit's turn. And he sent me... Yeah, that's fine. And Sersha, give me a death saving throw. All right. 2 seconds. All right. So, Eo,
Yeah.
give me another death saving throw.
I think we've ever been this quiet.
I'm dead, so can't really
That's your excuse.
talk a lot in the afterlife, I guess.
Sent it to you.
Yeah. But you also hear... Let me take control. And I can save your friends.
What's wrong with my friends? Dio
Wait,
doesn't
he
know anyone's down.
know. I forgot.
What?
He went down first.
One of your friends is already here.
In hell.
I got
Bro.
to hell?
Your mom too.
We all knew this, Freckles. Come on.
Yeah. Sucks to be you.
Yeah. The life you had the last few years.
You
just
can
that-
never
you
give
had to
it
go
up,
there.
Leo.
Dio is going to resist the urge to say who he hopes it was that ended up there. He's going to he's going to say, "What? Yes, do it."
All right. So the two of you that are still up, that being Gigi and Ilos, you start to see that Dio's body is starting to twitch and break and crack. And suddenly you can also hear Josephine just as she actually draws breath again. And you, Josephine, you feel that you have been yanked from reality by something extremely powerful. And you wake up looking at the sky, remembering where you are. You have 1 HP.
That's not gonna help. If I get if another one literally attacks me with 3 attacks, I'm fucking dead again.
Yeah, I know. But Dio, your body twitches. And you stand up. And you start to stretch. And you spread your wings, which has a wingspan of over 2 meters. And as you rise up, you are actually almost 3 meters tall now. And you have horns that are massive. And you have red scale-looking skin. And your feet are more or less turned into hooves. And your tail is long and massive?
Is that a euphemism?
No, it's not.
The front tail or the back tail?
And you have a big hand with sharp, dangerous claws. And you are at the moment pit fiend.
Ah!
You are at the moment. Okay.
You are at the moment a pit fiend. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Ooh, hell yeah.
So what would you
Well.
like to do? You have the ability to
You want to pull
You
up the Pit Fiend stat block, or do you have it on hand?
I have it.
Okay.
You have 1 bite, 2 devilish claw attacks, and 1 fierce mace attack. You also have Hellfire spell casting. You can cast Firebolt at will twice a day, Hold Monster, and Wall of Fire.
Okay.
You also have advantages on every saving throw, and you have a Fear Aura.
Okay. I think Dio would be fucking pissed. And I assume he doesn't have any healing, so bringing Bassett up wouldn't be an option. But he has learned something from good buddy Bassett, and that is that grappling people could be fun as fuck. So he is going to try to jump onto this large, like the boss of them, and try to grapple him and bite the fuck out of him if you can.
All right, you misunderstood. In 1 round, you can do 1 bite, 2 devilish attacks, and 1 fierce mace attack.
Oh.
All right, I'm doing all of that. I'm doing all of that on him.
Yeah.
Jump, jump!
So roll for bite.
That's a nat 20 for the bite.
Oh my
For
god!
a So give me
Fuck off, dude. All right.
give me 3d6.
My pleasure. 9.
So that's 35 damage. And he also has a make Constitution saving throw, which has a DC of 21. He fails. Come on, microphone. And he then takes 66. So that's 36. Roll me 6
A d6?
6 times.
6 times.
Yep.
Uh, 16.
All right, so plus 16. That's 52. So, okay, so he's not standing anymore. You kind of just lifts him up and you start to devour him. And you can see the chaos among his friends or his soldiers. And the mere presence of you start to put fear in them, and you see that they are starting to retreat.
Ooh. Can I try to grab one of them as they're running away?
Yes.
All right.
Are you just Godzilla now? Full Godzilla mode.
Apparently.
He's a pit fiend. Duh.
Do you want me to roll strength?
Hit
or-
fiend mode.
Now just roll for an attack.
Dio's.
I
version
rolled
of
an
the Hulk.
11.
So that's a total of 25, so that hits. So,
Of course it is.
So you grab the nearest one.
All right. Can I try to throw him at one of the other guys running?
Sure.
Yes. Yeet.
That's a
not
19 on the die.
Yeah,
my
it's not as much picking someone up and throwing them. It's like just like slapping them in the general direction and watching them fly.
This is a
Oh.
baseball bat.
All right.
Golf.
So with this new form that you possess, you just kind of slaps him and into another fiend.
Great.
And they take some damage and topple a little bit, but they get up and run away.
Go back to where you came from.
All right.
I'm assuming that's all I can do. I've done all the things this turn.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
The
But-
worst thing is that Josephine is laying down, and I'm quite literally just looking up at
Yeah.
Theo while all of this is happening.
Don't look up my shorts.
Welcome
So-
to hell.
You hear in your voice, Theo.
Oh my god.
You hear in your
That's
voice,
funny.
or in your head. You can't do this too many times.
That makes sense.
I leave you some of my power. And you start to shrink down again.
Okay, I can't be this good. Oh, shit. Can we get some healing? Can I heal now, or are we going further in the initiative?
No, we can say that you heal.
Can I have the
Party.
results of my death save now?
Sure.
Because I want to wake up on my own.
Yep.
Yeah. So Vaseth is going to press his body up using his hands and touch his chest where the flaming blade ripped through, doing a second wind, healing him just a little bit. And then he's going to eye around nervously for the attacker that was standing over Josephine, which was one of the last things he saw before he went down. But that attacker is now gone, and
Yes.
Josephine is no longer dead.
No, but Josephine is not like getting up. She is just like, what the fuck, on the ground, still staring up at the fucking sky, and then trying to process the fact that Dio just turned into something crazy and then back into Dio again. And then she's just not gonna move. She's just gonna lay there. But I'm more worried about like Saoirse over here.
I love that that was for like 6 seconds, by the way.
Yeah.
But the knights are running away. All the
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Gigi, who suddenly like finally got to her senses, will be like essentially running off to Cersei as they're running away, and be like, "Yeah, run away, or feel me and Orathiel's wrath." And I guess she'll get there as Dio heals Cersei.
Yeah.
Or can you heal her? How will healing
Yeah.
work? Oh,
Yeah.
great.
But
What do you
you
say?
can't heal me this
Yeah,
round.
so I
until we-
just kneel down next to her and say, "Okay, get up. That was insane. They're gone. They're gone. We're good. Dio is stressed out of his mind."
But as you use your magic, you can feel that this fiend has left something in you. Would you like to explore it?
Do I want to explore my infernal ancestry while healing the cleric?
No, not while healing the cleric.
Okay, so it's separate from that. Yeah, sure.
All right, so after you have healed Saoirse, you stand up and you let the energy flow through you. And you conjure a fireball and you throw it. At will, one time each day, you can now throw a level 5 fireball.
It just goes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be useful. What the fuck? Okay. Awesome, dude.
And with that, before we get into Josephine's doom, we are gonna take a little break.
Well, the shit.
All right, all right.
Oh
What
my
the
fucking god.
fuck was
Okay.
that? Anyways,
It was super fun. That's what it was.
I shouldn't even be the one doing this outro right now because I can't. I can't think. But I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I mean, I am emotionally, I am unwell, but like other than that, I think I'm good.
Yeah. I was
That's just
very
a normal
nervous.
stream for us.
Yeah. I was like 3 hit points away from being killed outright as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah. After that whole thing, I think there's a lot to unpack here. So make sure you gather some snacks. Make sure you have some water, especially if you cried with us. So yeah, that 5-minute break will be over soon, and we will be right back with you guys.
See you soon.
soon.
Oh, it's not 1 minute, it's now.
Yeah, it has been like way over 5 minutes, but that's okay.
Whoops.
Yeah, alright. So let's jump to this. So, Josephine, you are dragged from your warm embrace of your mother. Well, you can feel a hot and powerful hand dragging you back into reality. And with a sudden breath of air, you open your eyes again. And you see what's happening, but you feel exhausted. You have only been dead for a couple of seconds, but for you, time you spent in that realm felt like a lifetime. And the longing for your mother and to continue this conversation with her. This is kind of more, it's a game mechanic. After 2 failed deaths, from now on you will die. Not 3.
Alright.
And you also have exhaustion level 5.
I am closer to death than everyone else, basically.
Yes.
Okay. And I
In the
currently
grey.
have exhaustion level 5, which is gonna take
Correct.
fucking a week to get off, so that's gonna be great. Alright. Okay, well, I guess then, definitely then, it will still look like Josephine is dead, but at least she's breathing now.
Yeah.
But she's just flat on the ground.
As soon as the other Death Knight or the Death Soldiers or whatever are turning tail and running, I am running straight towards Josephine, ignoring all the Dio stuff that happened and everything, like just straight to Josephine and like checking if she's alive and everything, and she's breathing! You're breathing! And just like hugging around, and after just like packing my cloak around her again to stabilize and keep warmth, and yeah.
Hey, Ilos. I don't think I can
Hey, you.
walk.
We'll find a way. I mean, Bassett will carry you or something whenever he gets back his strength, and we'll make sure you get back to Ashvale's sound.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad to see you alive. I thought you died.
I think I did. I think I might have. Actually.
Well, you're back at least, and I couldn't be happier.
Yeah. I don't. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I just hug again. It's alright. It's alright. We'll make it alright.
All right, so also within this chaos, we have one more thing to unpack. Dio,
What?
in your head, now you know where you came from.
I got a pretty good idea, yeah. Did you just... Can you just bring people to life?
As a lord of hell, I have some say.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You are what we call a half-breed.
I've been called worse.
You can change your race. You're half human, half demon.
Okay! Alright! I will do that.
Not even just ancestry anymore. You're literally
Just
part
half fucking demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
You have been mistakenly taken for a tiefling for so long because you look like a tiefling since you have suppressed your ancestral
Mm-hmm.
part, and some things start to click also, especially the distaste you have for blood. Because as you think about it now and you see all the blood coming from your friends around you, you don't feel disgusted as you used to, or dreaded, but you feel an insatiable hunger and rage burning within you, and you are fighting to not lose control and give in to this other half of you.
Mm-hmm.
But since you transformed this one time, and it was the first time, and you did a full transformation, you also have 5 levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
And I haven't decided yet, but I think this will be ability you can do like once a month.
That makes total sense, because that's OP as fuck.
Yeah, you can't do it often. And there might also be some permanent curses or something done to you.
Yeah. If you don't want to put a timer to it, we can also have it like if you, I can ask you if it could happen if you would like to do that instead.
Yeah. And this is also, since we are talking a little bit about game mechanics, this is a good moment to inform you of option you have if the time comes. If your character dies, you can choose to take what I will call last stance. That will mean you gain a full round of whatever you want to do. Full spell slots, full abilities, everything. But at the end of your turn, you will die and you cannot be resurrected.
So
Wait,
you
what am I
you
supposed to do?
no. You essentially choose between not taking your last stance and having the option to be resurrected, or
Yes.
you take the last stand and you choose willingly to let your character die. That's kind of
Yeah.
what you are. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And you can do some damage on your way out, or
Expending the fuel of the soul, if you wish.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
But if you
Alright, I
choose to
mean,
do so, nothing will save you. Not even Gigi's god.
I mean, you say that now, but
You don't know her.
The wind is powerful here.
Damn fucking right.
Can I just ask how many hit points I came back with?
Yes, you may. What would you say? You had 0, and then you went full up.
I mean, it has to be a trauma to the body going through that type of transformation, and if it's to be on level with the level 5 exhaustion, maybe 5.
Yeah, so let's do 1.
Mhm.
So, second watch.
Cool. Can we have a moment? Like, Gigi helps Cersei up if she hasn't stood up. Cersei, I think you're needed over there. And she just points at the fucking bloodbath as she, in the corner over there. As she runs up to them and be like, what happened? What just happened?
GG.
Josephine, you're alive!
You need to lower your voice like.
No,
at
this is not the
least
time.
2 levels. Cause I have a massive headache. And if you scream just a little louder, I think I might go down to hell again.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, who are those guys? Who is that? And can she like look underneath the helmet of the main guy? Like he was all glowy eyes and darkness before, but is there anything remaining? Oh, busy.
Roleplay until he's ready.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
Is everybody okay?
I'm just counting what everyone is gonna get in health. Just give me like a minute.
No
'cause-
problem. I'm
Yeah.
holding on for dear life to the person right next to me.
Aww. You guys.
After healing Sersha, Dio is falling down to his knees and lying down on his stomach, just catching his breath and just not
Are you
doing
guys
anything
ready?
physically.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Those are a lot of dice. Yes.
And
Give
then
me
a
them heals.
calculator. And then a calculator. Give me a second. Wait,
By
that's
the
the
way,
wrong one.
Eidos, that was amazing. I saw that arrow, it just flew.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
literally your ancestors were like right there, just picking up that arrow and going.
yeah, I really felt their presence. Like, I felt closer to them than I ever have. And I can't even remember like loading the arrow and firing it. It was like they just took over or something.
Yeah, I couldn't even see it. Like it just flew. I didn't catch you even like loading that. Amazing. But
I mean, Theo, what the
Theo,
foreign language? What was that?
what
That's
are
just
you?
something we can do, I guess. It was intense.
Did you also go to hell, Dio?
No, not really.
You
What do
were
you?
right here, both of you. I saw
Yeah.
you.
No.
You didn't go
Well,
anywhere.
No.
Did you
Silly
go-
Josephine.
Also, did you go to hell?
I mean, I don't know where I went, but I saw my mom.
Your mom's in hell.
I mean, that would make sense.
Okay.
You saw your mom?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I died.
Oh. You were like dead.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you're not.
Well, how
No.
was that?
No idea how I am here right now.
I mean, Dio healed you, right? He healed.
Yeah, I healed
Saoirse also.
Saoirse.
Oh,
Josephine was already alive.
what?
No, listen, you fell down, and then I just got hit really fucking hard. And all of a sudden, I'm standing and I'm having a conversation with my mom. And she's hugging me and she's telling me all these things that everything's gonna be alright and that it wasn't my fault. And I felt her, I was there, I was with her. And then
Oh.
all of a sudden, I feel this burning sensation just ripping me out of where I was. And all of a sudden, I'm drawing a breath and looking up to you, who, frankly, is transforming into a gigantic fucking monster.
I gotta say, it was exhausting, but that was kind of fun.
You
I don't
looked
even
sick.
know what words to use to describe that.
Me neither.
That was just
Awesome, amazing,
Horrifying.
sexy.
Horrifying.
There's so many words you can use.
horrifying is pretty. I mean, if I didn't know you, but I mean, you were completely unrecognizable.
Yeah, it had basically no resemblance of you.
I mean, that's just my inner being, I guess.
All right. But as you are talking to Josephine, you notice that her eyes are bloodshot.
Hmm.
But as you
Yeah.
investigate a little further, they're not damaged.
Okay.
They have just changed color to dark crimson red.
Eli is going to notice that, but he's not going to make a point of it unless anybody else speaks out on it.
Oh my god, you look awful.
What?
Sorry, what?
Don't say that. She just went to hell and back.
Yeah,
do
I
you
just
mean?
noticed just now, like her eyes are all really. You look like you haven't slept for weeks.
What do you mean? My eyes are perfectly blue, like they always have been.
They're not. They're like the
He-
opposite color of the colors wheel.
Dio brings out a pocket mirror that's miraculously not just shattered, and says, "You might want to take a look in this."
And Josephine will take a look in the mirror. Now, Matt, can I see my self-reflection?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
and I will see.
I was worried.
Yeah, I was worried for a second
I
too.
was waiting for her not to be visible there.
Yeah, I was holding my breath there for a second. But I can see myself in the mirror.
Yes.
Okay.
But you're hypnotized.
Shut the
You're
fuck up.
you're drawn into this image that you see of yourself. And all the past figures that you know from your daggers are changing in your face, one over the other. But your eyes remain the same, and as they pierce you, you can see that they turn bright red, and they have a flickering of flame in them.
Josephine will throw the mirror and break it. God, I'm so sorry, Dio.
Oh,
So sorry.
this is such princess behavior.
I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to help you, and you just break my stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are
It's not
buying me a
that
new
bad.
one.
It's not that
I
bad.
can buy
I
you
was
a
lying.
new one, of course.
Wow. If you
I
excuse
think-
me, I will lay the fuck down. You guys are stressing me out.
Yeah, no, I also think we all need a little catch of breath,
Yeah.
a little water, Dio maybe some mead.
I'm just gonna sleep, man.
Fair. And well, I mean,
One-
your eyes, Josephine.
Don't look at them.
I was just gonna say that they're kinda sunsetty in color.
What? I told you not to look at them.
Okay, sorry.
And
It will
No
be
also,
hard
way,
to
she
hide.
died 5 minutes ago and you're flirting with her? I'm sorry.
you are not the one to give.
You're not one to give advice, okay?
This is in your book perfect.
No, I don't
Well
like
played,
that.
Josephine. Well played.
But
Uh,
anyways, Josephine, you feel different. You feel weak,
Shit.
but at the same time, you feel enhanced in some areas. And you look over to the fire that's crackling in the middle of your camp. And you start to play a little bit with your magic. And a flame appears.
In my hand.
Yeah. And it gives you comfort. And you feel that you control this element much better now.
Oh. Okay.
Every fire spell you cast will be upcast by 1 level.
Oh. Damn. I wonder who's helping me casting these spells. Yay me.
But yeah, on the subject of magic, birthmark you have that are spreading on your leg. the source of your magic, believed to be from your mother, has also started to form a scar from burning.
So instead of like a cool looking, glowing, veiny, magical birthmark, it now just looks like burn marks.
No, you still have the veiny, cool, magical things that are spread out on your leg.
Yeah.
But in the center where it started,
There's like a burn mark.
there has now started a burn mark.
All right.
So look at it this way. There are two schools of magic here that are fighting for who's in control. Or, in other words, where you get your magic from.
Okay.
Cool. You're like fire type and whatever Pokemon.
You are getting your power from Daddy Demon. Come take me to
Well,
the
her
party.
her last character was named Fire Noodle, so
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, checks out.
I feel like there's just like you have Dio dad on one side, and then you have Josephine's mom on the other, and they're just head to head like, no, she's mine. No, she's mine. No, she's mine.
Epic rack battle of
yeah.
history.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that Josephine is like collecting the elements and trying to become the next avatar.
I am the next avatar.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So we can speed up a little bit because I have some fun for you planned.
This wasn't fun for you?
Yes, it was, but more fun.
Oh, but before we leave this scene, can I get the answer? Did the Death Knight, the guy, like dissipate when he was killed, or is he still
Yes.
there? Or
The same thing that happened to the horse
okay,
happened to
okay,
him.
fine, fine, fine.
And also Dio devoured quite a large chunk of him.
Right, his head is like, yeah.
He will not require any of Cersei's eggs for a couple of days.
Nope.
Num num.
How much did we heal for? Just to get that out of the way as well.
Yeah, Vasith gains 51, both Dio and Josephine is maxed, and Ilos gains 28.
Fucking beast.
Let's fucking go.
I feel fine.
She's
Yeah.
the cleric.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, you arrive at Ashvale. But there's something going on in this town. It's
hope
gonna
it's
be
a-
fun.
I hope it's a fucking
Fun,
festival.
fun, fun.
Actually, it is.
Yay!
It's a carnival traveling festival that has arrived to the town. And as you enter, you can see stalls with different games. You have skill challenges, and people are out in the street having fun and dancing and singing. And there's a joy in this town for once. There's not often a festival or carnival travels all the way to Ashvale. So everybody is partaking in these festivities.
Great. I have a question.
Yes.
Since both me and Dio have 0 walking speed and can literally not move, is there a way that we can rest and this carnival still being taken place like the next day?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, let's.
We
remove.
had a long rest after we got this exhaustion,
Yeah,
so we're
Yeah.
down to 4.
Okay.
yeah. So you can do one more, so you're down to 3. So
Okay.
you wake up the next day in Ashvale, and the carnival is still taking place, and more people have arrived to the town
That's
to
well,
partake. And I have made some games at the different stalls if you would like
Yes.
to check them out before venturing to the tavern, I guess. So you have Dragon's Breath, which is a test of endurance and magical resistance. You have archery, and you have monster head throwing.
for Bassett.
Cyrandriel's Star Game, and the Headless Knight's Duel, and the Witch's Taste. And you also have some gambling options.
Great.
We're gonna make more money now than we've done this entire past few weeks. So
May I
that's
just
all
like,
I'm hearing with gambling.
since you said that we took a long rest when we
Yep.
arrived in Ashvale, the next day I'm gonna be like knocking on Celine's door.
Yeah.
Eh.
Hi.
Good morning, Celine. How are you feeling? I brought you some food, and I thought maybe we could like everyone maybe go and check out some of the games that the carnival is bringing.
Okay. Slow down. Food sounds amazing. Am I the first one you wake up?
Oh, yeah. Besides myself, I just thought that since well,
You now notice that your nightgown is half open, Josephine.
Okay, well, yeah.
Give me a perception, Elas.
21.
Oh god.
You were looking.
Yeah, he was literally looking.
I caught a glimpse
That's
and
no
then
mistake.
they averted my eyes.
You can see that the birthmark that she has on her thigh. There's some red skin around it.
I actually want to redirect this. Have you guys seen like the old Hollywood robes? She's wearing like a full-on like pastel blue ones. But
With feathers or
with-
without feathers?
with the feathers, 100%. Because she's taken a bath and she's finally gotten some of her like, you know, old clothes back. And so it's literally just like the slit of the robe was just showing that entire fucking leg. But the way she was standing. So she was just like, what? Sorry?
Well, I just thought that since you know, and I'm still feeling horrible for this, but since I didn't remember you, you know, I just thought that since we went to a lot of the summer festivals when we were younger, this could maybe be a nice way to reconnect some more, get to know each other again better.
Yeah, just let me eat this and I'll change and I'll be right back.
Yeah, but
Fucking
Jump
runs
away.
outside.
no skipping.
Aww.
All
And then
right.
I go around and wake up the others.
I was waiting for Ilos will just skip outside and wait, leaving everyone. And Josephine just coming out like, "What? No one else is coming. No one else is coming."
I wouldn't do that.
All right. So, what games would you like to explore?
Rio is still relatively tired, so he's not going to do anything straight off the bat. But he's probably wanting to go with either Vasith or Ilos if they're trying to do any competitions to try to give some bardic inspiration.
Vasith
Alright.
is actually even quieter than normal. You'd swear he was actually brooding.
Can we repeat that?
He was, if he's more quiet than normal, not initiating conversation, and I think you'd pick up by now that for a lizard folk he would be brooding, bad
Hmm.
mood.
But hey, big guy, what you thinking about there? I thought maybe you'd be a little more, I don't know, pumped about throwing monster heads, maybe?
Well, for the sake of games, I'm not sure I really see the point.
Well, don't view it as much as games, but a test of skill to prove your merit.
Yeah,
To
call it a trial.
I mean, with all the talk about history and stories, this is what all the people here only hear about us. But this is the way that you can show them what you're good for.
Yeah,
know?
you love to throw things. What's the matter?
Well, things like this seems to pale in comparison to what have transpired the last few days.
Well, it could maybe be a nice way to decompress.
Yeah,
With us?
lighten up. We're alive.
We can't kill the biggest demons ever every day. If we do that, then that becomes the new normal. Then we want to get the bigger stuff. Like we need the contrast.
Well, killing demons and monsters is not a real issue. The issue is there have been vows that have been broken. The thought of it is tormenting me.
What vows you're referring to?
Yeah, what do you mean?
First of all, we made a vow when we joined the Ashborn Unchained. The vow is to protect those who cannot protect themselves. A vow I failed to uphold. And also, when I set out on this journey, I made another vow to my mother. To rise, to guard, and not to fall, which, out of the three, I have failed in two.
What do you mean, Vasit?
I failed to guard, and I failed not to fall.
Well,
But
everybody has slip ups. You're not perfect, and no one expects you to be.
Hell, I mean, hell. I literally went to hell. Like, I don't.
That's my point.
Okay.
Sorsha puts her like one arm like around as much as she can, like around Vasset and like leans her head against him, but doesn't say anything, cause she gets where he's coming from, and she wants to, without saying anything, share the sadness and share the comfort in the same way, basically.
You all see, I thought I was being blessed by Varkath with strength and resolve. I even did an impossible task, killing two birds with one stone. But the scales of
Sorry.
balance They require just that. The balance. A reminder. And I'm struggling to think that I'm straying from my path. I'm trying really hard not to think that I'm too influenced by cultures and thoughts that are not my own or from my people.
Well, sometimes when you get away from what you are usually used to, you change and you adapt and you learn new things and figure out new ways to see the world. And then you get to choose if you're so lucky to have seen all perspectives.
That's
And-
surprisingly insightful. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, Bassett. I know firsthand what it's like to have your world turned upside down.
Doesn't change the fact that I feel unable to keep my promises.
Just because you couldn't keep a vow doesn't mean that you can't keep your promises.
They are the same thing, are they not?
Well, in a way, I suppose. But you've shown more strength than anyone I've ever met before. You've
I
shown
second
more
that.
resilience than anyone I've ever met before. So, in that regard, in my perspective, you have upheld your vow.
I
And,
agree.
and seeing as we're all still here, we're all still standing. You haven't failed in protecting anyone. At least not the ones that can't protect themselves.
And in regards to falling, you've gotten up every single time. You haven't fallen yet. There's still something that you contribute with. I don't think you should sell yourself short. Your story is not done.
Thank you. Maybe it's just a reminder to not lose focus.
Well, on that note, games anyone?
Go for
I
it.
think you should
What are you
shoot some
looking to play?
arrows.
Speaking of not losing focus.
I think you should shoot some arrows.
Definitely.
Me?
Yes.
Well, I can't say no to that.
Okay, and then Josephine will grab his hand and walks towards the archery, thing.
All right. So you choose to partake in the archery challenge.
No, I'm just watching.
Yes, I'm talking to
Are we-
Alof.
Are we all following and watching, or are the rest of us going somewhere else?
No, I wanna catch this. I wanna look him crush the competition. Also, I wanna know what the prizes are.
I'm probably not
Alright.
watching.
Me too.
But yeah.
The prize is a teddy bear. And
That's holding a heart, right?
yes, of course.
With
if
a
we're
little
gonna go
arrow in it.
classic,
Yeah.
You go classic. Mm.
God damn it.
No, actually, the
Tell me it's a Pegasus. Tell me it's a Pegasus right
Little
now.
Pegasus.
And I will...
the prize is actually a enchanted arrow that will automatically hit once per day.
Once per day.
Yep.
Nice.
It's returning.
It's 5 gold to enter. The rules are you get 3 shots with a bow or a throwing weapon. And each arrow needs to hit. And the better you hit, the more points you get. But some targets are illusions. And if you hit the wrong targets, you get minus points.
This is a carnival, bro.
How many targets are there?
A total of 6.
I got 3 tries.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Would you like to enter?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's 5 gold.
Yeah. Is it allowed to do a perception check to try and focus out what are the real targets and not?
Yes. So, give me a perception.
You can do it, Ilos. I don't know if that's distracting or
That's
encouraging.
That's a distraction, yeah, for sure.
I did say that I would give a bardic inspiration to him if he tried something. So if you will allow, he has that.
Yep.
Okay, and that's
I think it's a D8. I'm going to double check for you. Yeah, 1d8.
for the whole duration.
I mean, it's
Or
one
once.
die, one roll.
Okay, yeah.
You can wait until you fail.
Well, I rolled it on the perception check, and it's total 25.
All right. So, I need you to roll to hit first.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll 3 at the same time.
Yep. The AC is 15.
That's 3 hits.
All right.
It's 21, 26, and 22.
All right. So the first target is an actual target. And on the second target, please roll me a d6. If you get a 6, no, if you get a 1, you hit an illusion.
Okay. 4.
Do it again, but now it's 1 and 2.
4.
All right, you win the prize. So you get an
Yay.
enchanted arrow with a heart on the end. No, I'm just kidding. You get an enchanted arrow that will automatically hit once per day. But you can't use any other abilities with this arrow.
That's fair.
Hey, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah, this will really come in handy.
Does anybody else
so-
would like to partake in some games?
Are both Saoirse and Vassith stood somewhere else?
I think
I
they're
think
still at the
so.
tavern.
No, we probably
Um,
followed out, or
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't follow to watch them shoot arrows. No, I would say that that's accurate.
Wait, where have you gone?
I don't
probably looking at the headless knight doing duels with people, wondering how that happened.
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah,
You-
who's headless?
Yeah. You do have a bardic inspiration that lasts for an hour, so bring it.
All right, so the headless knight duel. It's a headless knight in armor that are challenging brave souls to a duel. But
After the pep talk, Basseth is probably itching to punch something.
all right,
What are you gonna punch? He has no head.
Well, if he was human, he still has a groin.
Oh,
Also, is he actually headless? Or.
yeah, he's actually headless.
Well, hell.
All right, so this is also 5 gold to enter. You need to roll initiate.
Who's Who's there with me?
Sersha, I believe.
Well,
Did Saoirse follow?
I think at this point I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly around, looking at things.
I was going to say, if Saoirse's not following anyone, Dio is probably going to tag along with Saoirse.
All
so
right.
is Vasith on his own?
Yeah.
All right. When they ask for gold, he will simply hold out his coin purse for the person to take out what he wants or needs.
They hold up their hands, and we can't exchange this.
Then I will return.
Hey,
All right.
Bassett. Well, where did you
Turning
wander
around,
off?
saying, I wanted to punch the Headless Knight.
Yeah.
But
Aw, how
they
much do you
didn't-
need?
They didn't take my coin.
What? How much do you have?
I don't know. They said they couldn't use it, and I hand over the coin purse to Genevieve.
Can I look? How much does he have? Is it only in platinum or what the fuck?
Yes, but there are also some gems in there.
Oh. Tell.
Oh, well, look here, Vasith. And she fishes out 10 gold for her own pouch and gives it to him. And she's gonna look at all the platinum and all the gems once again and be like, we should probably exchange some of these. I can probably take care of it for you. No, go, move along, have fun.
There are 15 unidentified, from Vasith's perspective, coins in the coin purse. But Vasith doesn't know what they're worth, so
15 unidentified coins, as in their unknown currency? For,
by Vasith standards, yeah.
well,
When we created Vasit's character, we decided that he is gonna have a coin purse with 15 coins, but he doesn't know bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and so on. So all he knows is he has 15 coins.
okay, yeah.
And I have always known that it's 15 platinum.
Right. Okay. Gigi will think that it's probably more practical for him to have other things as well. Although, platinum is good. But yeah, she understands this tiny little carnival cannot exchange such things. So if he allows her, she'll go and change it somewhere, I guess. She would
Yeah.
know where you can fucking change stuff like that.
How much gold is the platinum?
10.
All right. So you'll change some of the platinum for gold then, right?
Yeah, I'll just do that. I don't know. And she would give it back to you. So,
Yeah. Martha
let's...
will help you.
All right. Then I will go in this, and I will say, thank you. Don't know what the difference is, but thank you.
They're different colors, Vasith. Obviously.
Then these will work.
Yeah, you can pay with those. From this
What was-
tiny little carnival town. They don't take platinum here. I know it's ridiculous, but what can you do? Small town.
They are coins. What was wrong with the other ones?
Well, they have different value.
Oh my
Like
god,
these,
there's
for
so many.
example, like silvery ones, but not quite silver. You say there's a difference. They are worth 10 of those yellowy ones. And blah blah blah. I can't remember how much they're worth. But she's tried to explain the different color variations of the coins to Vasith.
Yeah. And Vasith,
Like you would explain it to a child.
Vasith will, put 15 of the gold coins in his purse and weigh it like that, and simply offer the rest because it's simply too much. I don't understand how you humans can carry this around.
You're super strong. What do you mean?
Listen, Bassett, you know what? if you need someone to help carry your coins for you, I have some available space in my backpack. So, you know, I can just, and Josephine will take
Yeah.
the pouch from him.
Well, there you go.
You hear a voice behind you. Hey, I'll take those coins. Want to place a little wager?
I turn around. Who am I looking at? What am I looking
You
at?
see an old bearded dwarf sitting behind a table with kind of a snake skin rolled out in front of him. Bet your gold. Throw the dice and see if the snakes bite or bows its heads for you.
Well, that sounds like a game for me. So you guys can go and have fun with the Headless Knight. I will go over there.
Alright, so let's do the headless knight first.
On my way over there, I'm explaining to Gigi how this coin purse no longer makes the shinker 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 sounds when I walk, making it much more simpler to stalk prey.
Yeah.
That's very true. It is much quieter.
And then I will offer again the coin purse to the guy to take out what he needs.
And he does. He takes 5 gold.
All right.
And
The duck.
roll initiative, please.
Did
That's,
Josephine go away?
Yeah, Josephine is on her way.
I wanna try to
Gamba.
grab her back, so because I just also want to watch as it, but also join Josephine after.
The hell? Yoink! Did I just get yoinked?
No, I'm just like grabbing the hand, not pulling straight away. But
Okay.
yeah, can we watch Bassett first? I wanna see him do his thing.
Sure, and I will give a look and chant "I'm coming" in Thieves, whatever it's called, Thieves chant,
Yeah.
to the snake guy, and then I will walk with Ilos to watch Vasil.
So I got a 21 for initiative.
Alright, so you go first.
Is he like? Does he have a sword or?
No, it's fists. And he, as soon as the battle starts, he just kind of stands there and let's see what you got, big guy.
The sound is coming from inside.
Yeah.
Ready, fight!
Because it's an armor, right?
Fight.
Are there any rules like spoken? No,
Nope.
Don't
you know,
kill?
no weapons, no magic, no nothing, no rules.
Survive.
Survive.
Savage.
All right.
Let's go.
So, starting out, I'm gonna thorn whip the dude and pull him close with a 17 to hit,
That hits.
and then it's 7 piercing damage, pulling him close.
And as soon as you do that, you see that this apparition from within the armor kind of fades out of the armor and just, whoa, okay, I yield. I normally fight normal guys. Jeez, don't kill me.
Is the
Here, take your
creature,
gold.
the creature inside is bloodied or?
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
very blooded.
Oh my fucking god.
But still, in the sort of the mood, I think Vassal will still action surge and attack him again.
All right.
Murder, bro.
Going for the
Snark?
push.
It's gonna fly through the fence.
With a 16
Boing.
to hit.
That's it.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 15, strength or dexterity saving throw to.
He fails.
So he's prone, and then I'm gonna do my second attack and push him again. With a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
I'm rolling really low, and he needs to make. He needs to make another save.
That's a fail.
So what happens is he pulls him close, the guy yields, he simply janks him to the ground and then kicks him 10 feet tumbling over in a sort of finishing move. It does no real damage, but you know, he crashes.
Yeah,
into
okay.
the
So
fence or something.
the apparition is just thrown from its armor, and it yields, then being knocked down and pushed into the fence at the border of this dueling pit. And the squire, or a man posing as a squire, runs up to you and hands you a brooch.
A brooch.
Gigi's
Yes.
jumping up and down and clapping super loudly. Go Vasith! Woo!
This is a rider's brooch, and it will give advantage on intimidation against knights and guards.
Nice. I'm gonna ask you about that after.
Yep.
But thank you. And Vasit is gonna feel a little bit better.
All right. Because of time restrictions, we're gonna jump to Dio. What would you
All
like
right.
to do?
I think Dio is noticing Saoirse has been very, very quiet today. And he's probably going to, when everybody scatters to go to the different games, he's going to stay behind. And when everyone's left, he's going to turn to Saoirse and say, are you all right? You've been weird today.
Have I?
Yeah. I mean,
They obviously looking weird.
you're not usually this. I mean, you're usually weird, but not this weird. What's going on?
Yeah, I could say the same about you, but we both know I don't really care.
Yeah. And I was also always weird, so
Guess that's why we became friends.
yeah.
Hmm. No, it is definitely. Yesterday was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about it. What to feel about it. Emotionally, is really it.
Yes. What's bothering you?
What's bothering me?
Yeah, like what's really grinding at you?
Good question. I don't know how to word it. But I have one job in this group. Two, if you count sometimes when I mom it out.
Yeah, that's the role you have taken for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's one of them. I had two. I guess I technically have like two roles. One of them's like a mom, and one of them's like your aunt. You definitely don't want to listen to. And I like smile as you like giggle.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an in-character giggle for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it is very weird. I don't know what my goal in this group is anymore.
I mean, you are the cleric. You are just healing up a storm sometimes. Although it
Right.
doesn't necessarily always work at the time we might need it. You haven't failed us yet.
Yeah, for sure. I am a walking healing potion. That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
I mean,
And I
every
smile
adventuring-
really awkwardly.
every adventuring party needs someone to play support.
Yeah, I never minded supporting. It's just also I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it right now.
You reckon you would have felt better if you just fully turned and went to live with your previous crew?
Oh, my previous crew would probably be a bad idea because they were all initiated so many years ago, and their what would I say? Their experience is far beyond my capabilities that it would be as if I like said, "Oh, I hope you feel better," you know.
I think you would fit right in there. Like you have all the skills necessary to help any adventuring party. I'm sure of it. You could go into any adventuring party and make a difference, just like you do here. And as Theo is saying this, he is casting bardic inspiration, so you just feel this warmth inside of you that you recognize as his bardic inspiration.
Yeah. I think Sorcha would like Loki expect it because like she and Dio, well, I mean she's friends with everyone, but she's known Dio the longest. Not too much longer, but I feel like they've always been like a little bit closer than everyone else. And yeah, no, I think it's just I'm just grappling with the fact that I realized yesterday that if I don't is wait, English, hello, if I am not able to, thank you, if I am not able to do anything, I just, and in the moment after I realized that I really have no purpose in my life anymore, and I don't know how to come to terms with that fact.
Oh wow. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way because for the rest of us, we definitely see your purpose and your place, but if you're finding it hard to, I mean, if you don't have the sights anymore, you don't know what you're aiming for, I can see how that could be troubling.
Yeah,
Have you, like, this quest isn't giving you purpose either?
which quest exactly are we talking about? I whisper. Which,
I mean,
which
we have
quest?
so many things to
We
do.
have so many unfinished things. I don't know
Like,
which
we have
one you're talking
started
about.
several things. We have not finished anything. Like now,
Yeah.
we have to clear up what's going on within the guild. Like only that's going
I
to
hope
be a
he's
massive
whispering,
bit.
by the way.
Oh, Dio is probably not whispering.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Let's go.
as you're having this conversation, you start to hear, all of you at your different locations, starts to hear a rumbling in the crowd about some big shot is about to start a performance, and people are flocking to the Drunken Drake Tavern.
Oh, Dio started playing.
Wait, this is
Oh,
not
that's so
me.
cute.
This is what?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Is someone trying to fucking outbard me?
Looks
Wow.
like.
The
Bard
nerves. The fucking nerves. Saoirse, let's go. Dio is walking really slowly because he's at half speed right now. But he's walking as quickly as he can over to the Drunken Drake
I
Tavern.
pick Dio up in a princess carry,
Yeah.
and I princess carry him all the way into the bar.
When I
As
get
far
in
as I
there,
can.
oh my goodness.
All right, so you all arrive into the tavern, which is packed full, but Martha, as the good hostess, has saved you a seat.
VIP coming through.
And a man takes the stage, a human man. And he has a guitar in his hand. And he says, I've traveled a long way to do this performance. And I'm so glad I have this audience here before me today. Especially one of you. This is for you. I'm not quite sure how this will form technically, Hydra, so be ready. And the person looks at Dio and starts playing.
your shadow through fire and storm. Tracked every whisper, each tale you've adorned. Your old friends, they faltered, they spoke through their pain. Now here in the dark, I will bind you in chains. Did you think you were safe? Just dust on the breeze. Did you pray I'd forget, let you slip free with ease? With Cinderella's might, I ride through the dark. Steel in my hand and your name in my heart. No stage left to run to, no song left to sing. The reckoning comes on a night black and wing. I know of the hunter who walks at your side, the lost king's son and the wolf forced to hide, the knight clad in crimson, her justice a yes, and the princess who fled from the weight of her test. Did you think you were clever, just ghosts on the wind? Did you think I'd not find you and drag you back in? With Cinderella's might, I ride through the dark. Steel in my hand and your name in my heart. No stage left to run to, no song left to sing. The reckoning comes on a night black and wing. So play me one last tune, Deo the Bold. Sing of your glory before it turns cold. For gold waits upon you in shackles or stone, and I will collect you, dead or alone. With Cinderella's might, I ride through the dark. Steel in my hand and your name in my heart. No stage left to run to, no song left to sing. The reckoning comes on a night black and wing. No more running, no more lies. I've carved your fate beneath these skies. Gold waits for your head, be it breathing or still, and I've waited too long to be robbed of my kill.
That's a good ending, bro. Let's not even done.
And that's where we're gonna end the night.
Holy
session.
shit!
Who did you piss off, Dio?
Holy
Dio,
shit!
what the fuck? Why do they know us? What the fuck?
Ah, that's so intense.
What the hell?
Oh boy.
I think that might be my favorite cliffhanger ever done so far, ever.
I mean,
which
no offense to the rest of you guys, that was the best cliffhanger. Like that
That-
was
no,
was
no,
so
no, no, no.
much
That
better
was
than
so
anything
fucking
that's ever
epic.
been done.
that was so fucking epic.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Very, very, very well played, guys. The execution of that, the production of that. What?
Did you get all the lyrics? Do you want me to post it?
I would like you to
Post the
post it 'cause
song,
I didn't,
post the
yeah.
lyrics,
The song is
post
already
everything.
posted. I saw it. I was just about to ask for it. I saw it come up there. But yeah, if I could get the full lyrics, just so I'm fully
Just-
caught up.
What?
Sorry to say, Dio, but you got a
Thank you
banger of
for
competition.
making it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
Thank
so-
you for
that is
making it.
pissing me off the most, actually. The fact that
The
that was a
song is
great
so
fucking
good.
Song.
the song is so
God
good.
damn it!
Wow.
Yeah.
Never mind the lyrics.
Matt, you
yeah, no, that was
outdid
the
yourself.
pure skill in that. Yeah, no, fuck.
Holy shit.
Respect.
I posted the lyrics also in the music.
Perfect. Oh my god, if you guys didn't know, we have a Discord server where we post all of the things that happen on the stream, the music, the art, the memes, everything goes on our Discord channel. It is just like simply join in, and you can see all of the wonderful things that we've created on there. And we have an amazing community working day and night, trying to make it just the most epic place to be. And now we have this banger of a rival song, which is insane.
That was fucking wild. And I was
Huge.
so sure that that entire bit of the backstory was just being left because of the fucking demon daddy thing. I was like, yeah, that is more than enough to handle. And then you
No.
just bring this in?
Yeah.
Demon daddy.
Woo!
The
Shit's
Dio
about
arc
to
is
get
real.
heated.
The Dio arc is coming for real.
Fucking well
So,
then.
I'm offended that this random ass guy knows who I am though.
yeah, did you get the references?
That's not okay. It's not fine.
Love it. Love it.
Wow.
All right, so let's give out some points.
Yeah. Where do we start?
I wanna go first, and I wanna just the cliffhanger is just, I can't get over that. Like, there were a lot of things in this that were very good, but that cliffhanger is fantastic. That I think Dingle said in the chat, it's a cliff banger for sure. That's the only word. It's a cliff banger.
For
Let's
sure.
fucking go.
Yes.
That was insane. That's gonna be my star tonight.
All right.
And you know how much I hate giving the star to the DM. You
Yeah.
know how much I
Yeah.
hate doing that.
You do
And now I can't. I
I have to give a shout out to Ole for
I was
helping
gonna say,
me
I'm
with the
assuming
song.
Ula was part of this as well, but just the execution and just that was fantastic.
The setup for it as well, yeah, definitely.
Very
Wouldn't
nice.
have guessed.
If anyone in chat wants to come with their stars from the session, a star is essentially just a really, really nice compliment towards something you really liked about this session.
After you said that, this is gonna sound weird, but my star for the night is actually going to you, Josephine.
Oh,
For actually, not pretending, but actually started crying when your character died.
I didn't think I was gonna react that way because like there's been time where I've been texting Matt during some streams where I'm like, just kill her. Honestly, just kill her.
Yeah.
And I did not expect it to happen today at all. It came really like on a left swing, and it hit me like a truck today. So yeah, I care a lot about the character.
You asked for a chart from Star from chat, and Dingles says Mats for the insanity with the deaths and the battle, Hydra for the really heartfelt reaction with Jojo and her dying and coming back, and he thinks everyone cried this stream, and
Yeah.
I don't think he's wrong.
Ay.
No.
I guess I can keep going, or do you want to
Yeah.
go, Anish?
You first. I'll
Okay,
take up.
because my star is going to you for the amazing just character reactions. I love Ilos so much, like me, Hydra personally, and my character obviously, but there is just something great about being awkward as fuck. I love it. I feed off of it so badly, and it might be so horrible for everyone else being in this session, but I love it. Give me more.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I was in the same kind of street as that, but also with the back to the combat and Josephine's near death and everything. And like during the whole combat, I was just like trying not to bawl my eyes out at the same time as watching like the shock and sadness of basically everyone. And like, so my star goes just the way everyone reacts and really are invested in the characters and the campaign, and yeah, It's just such a great group to be playing with, so it kind of a group star. But yeah.
This is also a good time to mention and also to refresh the players' memory is I've told you guys that death is, of course, a possibility. We are playing D&D after all. And if your character dies, it's not automatic that you have a backup character the next session, because I need to feed that character into the story. So it might actually take 6, 7 sessions before your character is back again.
It's a risk we all have to live with.
Or the player is
On-
back.
On that note, however, my star actually goes to you, Matt, for during all this shenanigans that we do, almost killing off the party, almost doing this right. It's like it's giving our characters room to grow in expected and unexpected ways as well. It's nice to have these things to play off of.
Mhm.
Failed promises and unexpected turns and things that characters doesn't notice because they are passed out when they happen, like Dio turning, for example.
Yeah.
So it's a good setup. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I don't know where to place my stars today, so I'll do one to everyone. Because I honestly don't know. And so much happened. I don't know.
Fair.
It was just insanity. The roller coaster. Holy fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carnival to death to carnival. No, I don't know. I don't know. Fuck.
Mm. Yeah, I like it was already mentioned so many things that I think that was technically all I wanted to say, but like in general I love how Hydra and Anders play their characters. Especially Anders, because he is so good at reacting to others people characters also on an emotional level that I wish I could, but I just honestly I'm not empathetic enough to be very honest. Yeah, I loved like it was. I kind of loved the roller coaster today. That it kept like I feel like we've been playing for both 12 hours and about 20 minutes at the same time. Like
Yes.
yeah, time flew so fast and so slow at the same time. So in a
Yeah.
good way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was a great session.
Can I
didn't
give
think...
an honorable mention?
Of course.
I want to give an honorable mention to Masset for being like a very in character vulnerability moment or moment of vulnerability when coming back to town. That was like a refreshing viewpoint from of Bassett.
The simpleton.
Yeah,
He's not
No,
so
I-
simple anymore though. He
Yeah,
has such
he's-
like he has the most character growth out of anyone, and I stand
It
by that.
has
Mhm.
layers.
so complex.
Like an
Yeah,
onion.
Onion.
Like an onion boy.
Like an onion boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Onion boy.
His new nickname.
So we have Onion Boy and Demon Boy and
It's Onion Boy
It's-
and the Demon Boy and the
Wolf Lady.
Wolf Lady, yeah.
It's Monster High. This,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
literally
starting in
Monster High.
Monster High. I was like, is she a vampire girl now? Oh, okay, no, it's like flamey
The way
flame
I
Pokemon.
panicked. And I'm actually still panicking because now my character design has to change and I'm kind of crying about it. But the way I panicked when Matt said that I had crimson eyes, I kid you not, I should have worn like a watch that measures your heart rate because my heart rate was through the roof.
I for sure thought you were a vampire now. Like, or vampire or something.
Do I have a reflection?
Thank God.
Then I get
Yeah.
hypnotized by my own reflection. That's, lovely sign.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It could mean everything. Or
A bit
Or
self-centered.
nothing.
can be just something I made up at the moment.
Find out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, do I have a reflection? No, you don't. Why? You're holding the mirror the wrong way.
Oh my God, you guys.
Yeah.
As always, it's been lovely playing with you guys, and the sessions just, I don't know how you do it, but they keep becoming greater and greater, and I'm so in love and invested in these characters that I got very emotional today, and I think I wasn't the only one. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined in. If you guys are still here, follow Dutch Dungeons, who came in and raided us, which was awesome. They are a Dutch role-playing group who streams a little bit earlier than us. So if you want to check out some more D&D before our sessions, which are every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central European Time, you can check out them. And an honorable mention is also to the two continued subscribers, which is our lovely DM Matt and I'm trying to remember which one this is. Who subscribed today?
Isn't that Ola?
Who resubbed today? Is it Ola? No, it isn't Ola.
Yes, it is.
Far
it?
up in chat.
I think it is.
Okay,
Is it
well,
Latage?
no.
Yes. Isn't it?
No.
Who is it?
I am firing it up in chat because I can't say it.
Tripern.
Oh yeah, me.
Yeah, so thank you, Anders. Thank you, Anders, for the sub. Why did you not just
It's me.
tell us?
Because I didn't know if it activated or not.
It activated a whole ass hype train, so that was nice. And also, we got 100 bits from Dingles for kitty
Cat
tax. Yeah, that came the stream. While I was being emotional, I needed to pet the cat to let out my frustration. Anyways, we do have a YouTube channel where we post all of our previous streams. The VODs will be there on every Sunday. We also have a TikTok that you can check out, and of course our lovely Discord community, which I have pampered enough, and I think that you should join if you aren't a part of it yet. Other than that, a few of us usually goes to the bar after the stream, which is a Discord room where we just have a little chit chat, try and dissect what the fuck happened during the session, and talk about other stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, you are more than welcome to join. Have I forgotten something?
No.
Great.
Please, Pepsi Max.
I actually-
Yeah,
I have
Pepsi
one
Max.
thing.
If there is any time for sponsor, it's now.
I have one thing actually about the Discord, which is a new thing. If any new people are joining us today, you will notice that I finally found something that keeps all the bots out.
Yay!
So if that makes you nervous, because you have to get verified through your browser, feel free to text any one of us on Discord that have their messages open, and we will walk you through it or answer any questions you might have.
With that said, I think there's only one more thing to say, and that is goodbye for now, and see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I've hunted your shadow through fire and storm, tracked word, they spoke through their pain. Now here in the dark I will bind you in chains. Did you think you were safe? Just dust on the breeze. Did you pray I'd forget, let you slip free with ease? With Cinderaya's might, I ride through the dark, steel in my hand and your name in my heart. No stage left to run to, no song left to sing. The reckoning comes on a night black and wing. I know of the hunter who walks at your side, the lost king's son and the wolf forced to hide, the knight clad in crimson, her justice a yes, and the princess who fled from the weight of her test. Did you think you were clever, just ghosts on the wind? Did you think I'd not find you and drag you back in?